I'm Pastor Jack Eggleston. I'm a Lutheran pastor in Metropolitan Detroit. The war on drugs, the mass incarceration that has occurred because of that, I know it's probably well intended, but begin to question the success and the impact of that. Drug use is rampant. There are many people being killed in metropolitan areas because of the gangs and the distributors of the substances. I have great concern for how the current policies are impacting people in Central America and at the southern border. The refugee crisis, children from Central America, where it's no longer safe because of drug cartels and gangs and organized crime. And I'm praying that we can find new ways to be able to respond to this. I'm not one that would advocate that any use of what is currently an illegal substance at this time is something that people should use, but how can we change our policies so that we have less use of substances and we have greater safety in community? I also believe that we need to have more money in rehabilitation than in enforcement, because there are many people who they do not want to use substances. Resources for rehabilitation have not been there, and that's a long and difficult journey. I've had to go through that, but I truly believe that there are many people's lives would be more productive if they had that opportunity. Whenever they're sentencing, if rehabilitation can be a part of that rather than simply punitive. The other part of that is that proportionally people of color are imprisoned and sentenced for possession of substances, and there's a racism in that. I don't totally know how to unpack all of that, but that part is unjust, given that the use of substances by the races are all pretty much the same. So there are many things for us to unpack as we look at the war on drugs.